everybody. Haven't had an ice bath for at least a week. I've been crook still, longest flu ever, but I'm back into it. Today I want to talk to you about an issue I've found has only popped up in the last few years. Anxiety, if that's what it is, related to confined spaces or claustrophobia. Yeah, I'm guessing a lot here because I actually don't know what's wrong with me, but I'll give you a couple of examples. A few years ago, I was working in the city in Brisbane and I was in a lift with two females. A little bit of a prelude to that. There's two lifts in this place where I was and one of them was broken, so we had no option but to use the other lift. And we got into this other lift, operated by a control room sort of operates this lift. So you get in and they see you and you tell them where you're going and they press the buttons from where they are and you don't have any control over the lift. So we're in this lift, we hear the doors closed and the lift didn't move and there was no noise from the operator. I'm thinking, holy shit, the other lift's broken, now this lift's broken. This was the first time I encountered this anxiety type feeling. So we're in this lift, and then all of a sudden we hear on the speaker, oh, g'day guys, this lift's not working either. The other one, it's like the other one, it's not going anywhere. Give me a minute, I'll work on it. That minute felt like forever. And as soon as that happened, I looked at the other two girls. They didn't know what was going on. I looked at these two girls and I'm thinking things like, what happens if I need to go to the toilet? We've got women here and we're stuck here for hours and all these sort of things. And my heart started to race and I started to actually feel a little bit dizzy in the head. So I grabbed onto the rail. Still, the women had no idea what was going on. And as I grabbed onto the rail, I'm thinking, oh my God, this is not cool. Something's going on. Something's happening here. And all of a sudden the door opened. So I got out of the door pretty quickly, as you can imagine. One of the other ladies got out, but the other one didn't. The person radioed us again on the thing saying, oh, hop back in, guys. I've taken the controls off my control and I'll let you press the button, see if that works. And I'm thinking, holy shit, mate. It's a bit of faith in the system after the other one's been locked and I've just had a bit of an episode of an attack. So I said to this ladies, why don't we wait out here and we'll see if it works and then we'll get back in. And they said, no, it should be all right. And I'm going, okay, well, I'm the bloke here. No wussy, I'll get back in. I was shitting myself. The door's shut. We pressed a button 2 or 3 seconds before the lift started to move. Felt like forever. And I'm thinking, oh no, I'm trapped in here now. And now we're controlling this lift. The other people aren't. There's no way out. We're buggered. But the lift took off and we got out. That was horrible, a horrible feeling. Now I work for the Queensland government and right now I'm in a brand new building. But prior to that I was in one that was a little bit run down and it was every now and again it'd undergo repairs and stuff like that. And we had our main entrance blocked off once and it was full of windows and stuff. You could see through from one end to the other all the time, but this, under the maintenance, it was all blocked off by plywood, so you couldn't see. And in these buildings that I work, there's these areas that you can't progress through to a certain area unless another area is locked off. We're in this plywood area that used to be full of glass and fully automated and whatever else, and nobody can see what's going on in there, and sometimes there's a bit of a delay between the doors opening, and I had this feeling quite a few times during that period. Even in glassed areas now in these establishments where there's some sort of lock between the doors and I don't have any control over it. If it takes a little bit of time, I freak out inside myself. No one really knows. But anyway, the other day, yesterday it was, I was at this brand new building and we were going for a walk around and we had one of these areas where one door won't open unless the other door's closed. And we're in there and this building's not even really opened yet. It's still under construction. And it took 3 or 4 minutes for the door to open and I've had this panicky feeling, and we went through another area with a little bit more constricted but the same sort of rules applied and the doors wouldn't work at all, and the person got on the intercom and said, look guys, these doors aren't working at all. You need to rattle the doors and see if they reset. And I've had a bit of an attack inside myself and I'm thinking, holy shit, I'm trapped. But this has only happened in the last few years. I'll keep talking as I get out because I'm not quite finished. Oh shit, silence that. Yeah, so this happened yesterday. It wasn't a very good feeling at all. And I panicked. And I'm thinking, what's going on? I worked in a bloody underground coal mine for 4 years, about 10 years ago. You know, you're in lots of confined spaces there. You're underground with solid coal above you and beside you. And I never had one instance of this sort of panic attack for being trapped, or because I was never trapped, I suppose. But it's just weird that over the last few years I've developed this sort of anxiety or whatever you want to call it, based on a small confined spaces where you have no control over the outcome. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know how to fix it, but I think I need to fix it because I'm probably going to have to go on a plane one day. I don't know how I'm going to go on a plane because you're locked in them bastards for hours. Anyway, if anyone's got any tips or has experienced the same sort of thing in their life with being trapped in a location with no control over the outcome, hook me up, let me know what you've done to address that. Do I need specialist help? Do I need hypnotherapy? Do I need to just harden up and breathe? I don't know. Hit me up, I've got no idea and it's weird. Thank you guys.